Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about charging batteries and a charger. We're going to talk about this charger right here in particular. This is the AC680. This is a cheap little charger. You can pick this up for about 56 bucks from places like Hobby Parts and a few other places online. So 60 bucks, what does that get you? I know what you're thinking. 60 bucks, you're not going to get much of a charger, right? In this case, you'd be wrong. This is a great little charger for somebody that went out and bought him an RTR model that came with a battery and one of them little wall chargers. You know, the wall chargers that take 4 hours to charge a battery. And today that's kind of crazy. So this is a good upgrade from that little slow wall charger, whether they be using nickel metal hydride batteries or lipos, whatever. This little charger right here, she'll crank out up to 6 amps. So let's take a look at the charger. Ta-da! Inside we find the charger, of course, and a plethora of cables. Let's take a look at these cables and see what's in here. We of course have the power cable. Here we have the charger. Some of you may be a little familiar with the older version of this, the Thunder AC6. This is their AC680. On this one right here, they've upped it where it can charge at 6 amps, and they've added a fan to keep it cool. This one will also storage charge at 2 amps, where the older model would only do 1 amp. Has a balancing board attached to it for up to 6S. And let's see what else we got in here. Now, I have used this charger already, so I took one of these plugs and threw the Deans on it. So it comes with a bunch of other cables. One for your glow igniter, some alligator clips for DC in, or if you need them to charge with. Maybe you have a micro or two running around. Has plugs for those as well. Little Tamiya plug. So pretty much everything you'll need is in here. Your USB cable. So if it's not in here, there's your one for your DC. Like I said, if it's not in here, you can just take one you don't use and convert it over. That's what I did for this one, to put my Deans on it, because it does not come with the Deans plug. Just so you're aware of that. Okay, let's hook it up and take a look at it in action. Okay, we have it plugged up, turned on. Let's take a look here at some of the settings on it. You have your program select, have your LiPo batteries, your nickel metal hydride, just anything you need to do with this charger, it'll pretty well do. We're going to look at the LiPo settings, since that's usually what I run. You can also program your own settings into it, but let's look at the LiPo. You have a bunch of different settings. You have your LiPo charge, your balance, your fast charge, your storage mode, your discharge. I'm going to kick this over to balance mode because I always charge in balance. It's just a lot safer for the batteries, gives them better life, and when dealing with LiPos, every little bit of safety is a good margin to take. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the LiPos, at how I store them and how I charge them. To store my batteries, I use this ammo can right here. Why use an ammo can? Well, it's just a good way to keep your batteries safe. Even after you put them in your LiPo bags and all that, sometimes you can still have a flame out, just a battery sitting around storage. So these ammo cans are nice for that because they are airtight. At least the good ones are. I have seen pictures where people have kept their batteries inside one of these ammo cans, had a cell flame out, and burned so quickly, even with other batteries in there, not even catch the other batteries on fire, and burn out so quickly, not even to crinkle the paint on the can. Whenever this is latched down all the way, like I said before, it is airtight. So if you do have a fire in the can, it burns out very quickly and saves your house, garage, car, wherever you happen to have your batteries stored at the time. So, nice piece of insurance. Just get you an ammo can. You pick them up at any Army surplus store, tractor supply stores, gun stores, pretty much anywhere you can find one, and you can get them in different sizes. So, just a good piece of advice there. This right here is the battery I will be using with the charger today. It's just a GeForce 4000 milliamp 3S LiPo. Not a very expensive battery. I got this one for about 20 bucks on sale, but it does the job for general bashing fun. Is it a race battery? No, it's not. But for bashing, this is perfect. I run the same battery in a 2S configuration in our short course trucks. I've been running them now for over a year. They're just great little batteries. Okay, I'm going to do this outside the LiPo bag here because I'm not going to go through the full process of charging this. I'm just going to walk you through using the charger. Since, like I said before, all I ever do is balance charge, first thing I'm going to do is plug into the balance board. Okay. The balance board is labeled 2S, 3S, 4S, 5S, and 6S. We take the balancing port off of the battery and we're going to plug it into the 3S slot. Like so. Now then we're just going to take the battery lead and the lead from the charger and plug them into one another. Okay, we're now ready to charge. Okay. Like I said before, I balance charge, but if I didn't, I'd just circle around until I got to it. Now I have it set to balance, so I'm going to hit start. And it's going to ask me how many amps I want to charge it. Normal rule of thumb is amps for every 1,000 megaamps of the battery. So as you can tell, it's set at 2.6 amps. The last battery I charged was a 2600 and a 2S. So since this right here is a 4000, I'm going to go ahead and crank this up to 4 amps. There we go. And I'm going to press enter. And now it's going to be flashing 7.4 volts. And then has 2S in brackets. This is a 3S, so I press one time. It comes up to 11.1 volts. 3S. We can look here at the battery. See 3S, 11.1 volts. So now then we're just going to press start again. Okay, now we're just going to hold down enter till you get it started. Doing the battery check. And there we go. Now right here it tells you how many amps it's charging at. Here it tells you how many volts is in the battery. Here it'll tell you for how long it's going. And now you just leave it alone until it's done. Whenever it gets finished, it'll make an audible tone. An alarm will go off. It'll beep about 10 times. You can hear it pretty much no matter where you're at in the room, because you should be in the room while your LiPo is charging. You shouldn't be leaving it unattended. So, balance charging it for this battery right here, it'll end up taking me about an hour, sometimes 45 minutes to charge it up. It's not too bad of a time. I could fast charge it and it'd be done less than half that time. But like I've said before, I don't like fast charging my LiPos. I like to balance charge them every time, just for safety's sake, if nothing else. And that's pretty much it. This charger right here is a great little charger. It's well worth the money. It does what it's supposed to do. It does it well. This is a perfect charger for somebody, like I said, that got him a little RTR and it came with a good battery and a crappy charger. It's a good step up for that. And even if you have a nice big fancy charger, this is a nice little backup to have in your pit box. Because let's be honest, how many of us has went to race day before and had your charger crap out on you? It's always nice to have a backup. Well, I thank you for watching. I hope you found this review useful. If you did, please feel free to hit that like button down below. Subscribe for future updates. There will be plenty more to come. And I thank you for watching. Happy RCing.